What's up, everybody? Just coming back at you to do another tutorial slash walkthrough video. This time talking about my kind of homemade in-ear monitor system. Had some questions about it, so I wanted to do a walkthrough video of it. So I'm going to start with how I have my Talkback mic set up. For the Talkback, I'm using two things. I'm using this mixer. It's just a Behringer mixer, and I'm using this Behringer headphone amplifier. So the reason why I'm using those two things, on the headphone amplifier, you can connect the mic directly to it, but it doesn't have gain. So it's not that loud, and so you have to turn everything up really loud to hear. You have to be yelling in the mic, and that defeats the purpose of the Talkback if I'm yelling in it. So I run the Talkback through the mixer first, then to the headphone amplifier so I can split it out. And I figure since I'm already using mixer, I might as well give everybody else a Talkback mic. So the drums has a Talkback mic, the bass has a Talkback mic. And the way that's set up, so on this mixer, you have two monitor outputs. You have a pre and a post. So the pre is before your main output mix, so you can still hear it before you turn the volume up on the mains. And the post is after the fact, after you turn up the main output mix. So the Talkback is running to the pre monitor output mix, and that goes to the headphone amplifier, and that gets split out between me, the drums, and the bass. I'm also using this mixer for my stems when I run stem tracks, and well, anything I'm running from my laptop. The aux cord is plugged into here, so I can split it out left and right. I usually like to split the loop out to the left and the instruments out to the right, so I can control how much volume for the loop and the instruments is going to the drummer. So the drummer is connected to this post monitor output. So that's the Talkback, and I'm gonna go over here and explain our house monitor or our house mixer. So on this mixer, you got two sets of outputs. You got your outputs on the back here, the speak-on connections, and those can send power to your passive speakers. And it got another set of outputs, just a regular left-right. Those can't send power out. And also, there's two sets of monitor outs on each channel. So one of those, we use that to go to the pulpit, and I use the second one just to go to my in-ears. And the bass and the drums, I'm running that out the left right up here so they can hear out the house. So I'm gonna go back and go through my setup. So for me, I'm running this Behringer rack mixer. So this has both sets, both my keyboards. It has this mixer up here running through it, and it also has the house running through it. And the way I'm able to do this is because this rack mixer has a monitor output channel on it too. So I have the house coming into here, and I can just turn the monitor up. I don't turn the main output up because then you get feedback. So I just leave the house turned down on the main output, but I turn the monitor up. And the monitor output from this mixer goes into my channel on the headphone amplifier, because each channel on here has like a secondary input, so I can plug something else in just on my channel. So just my mixer is running in here, so I can hear my mixer and I can hear the Talkback on my channel. And the bass and the drummer, they just hear the Talkback coming from their channel. So next gonna move on to how I have the drums and the bass running. They're pretty much identical, so I'm just gonna start here with the bass. So like I said, I got a Talkback channel, and I got a keys channel. So the way I have the keys going, I have my mixer running through a DI box. And so on the DI box, you got two output channels. So one of those is going to the house, and the other output is going to the drummer. And then I'm using the headphones directly from this keyboard to the bass, so everybody can hear the keyboard. And then on MPC, that's just coming from that second mixer So for the bass, that's just coming out of the headphone output from the mixer. And like I said earlier, the drummer gets it from the pre-monitor output on that mixer. And then for the organ, this is real simple. I just got two mics on the Leslie. They're behind the Leslie speaker. And so one of those mics comes here to the bass, the other mic goes to the drummer. And then, like I said, for the house, they're just running off the left right. So the bass mixer has one of those outputs and the drum mix has one of those outputs so they can hear from the house. And the only thing that's different on the drummer, I got a direct line running from the bass head. So it has a direct output. So I have that connected to the drummer's mixer so they can hear the bass too. So that's just a quick run through. I hope I explained it well enough and everybody can understand it. I know it's simple, but it's complicated. It just got a ton of cables running everywhere just to make it work. So hope that helps somebody. If you have any questions, just hit me up. Peace.